Do 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 5 hours in.
Hello and welcome to my 5 hours in. My name's Chris, and since Halloween has come, I thought I'd do a horror themed game. Today I shall share with you wonderful viewers my experience of
Resident Evil 4.
So the game starts off with an intro about the fall of Umbrella or something, and then our player character Leon Kennedy is introduced and is being escorted by police officers. Leon seems like a likeable enough jokey character, I thought. It was also interesting getting accustomed to the controls when I faced my first enemy in the house, so that was fun. I then went into the main village part and I wasn't sure if these people were hostile or not, since they're like doing chores, and then that moment when a crazy lady runs at me with a scythe, and then that moment when the entire village is hunting me down, and then that moment when you first encounter the chainsaw guy. Yeah, this part was very fun and pretty tense to play through. My first QTE experience in this game was interesting. I had to waggle my way away from a boulder and press A and B at the same time, but by the time I realised I had to press those buttons as I was focusing on waggling, it was too late. Maybe the game could have taught me earlier or something, or I don't know. I find QTEs in this game kind of annoying, but still enjoyable. Not long after that, I meet Louise, whatever, who I freed from a closet. He asks Leon for a smoke, which I found funny, but then we also meet the Big Cheese, as Louise calls him, and he easily overpowers the both of them, letting me know that he is to be feared. Then I see Leon getting injected with something, and then he wakes up, I guess, tied to Louis. As a not zombie guy walks in with an axe, which was kind of scary, and I had to panically QT away from him, so that was a fun segment. Plus all this plot stuff made me want to keep on playing, so props to the game for that. I then meet the infamous merchant with his signature stranger voice. I can buy new toys and also upgrade and sell from him. It's quite satisfying trying out the new guns and things like that, and I love the mystique of the merchant himself. After a while, I'll come across a building of notes and pictures of these villain guys I saw in a cutscene earlier. I enter a door and oh god, there's the cheese guy himself, who then grabs me by the throat and blah, same blood, what, blah. One of my most intriguing moments of my playthrough was meeting the merchant again after passing by the graveyard and church. I sort of got curious and aimed my gun at his head, and the pointer went red, then I shot him, and he died. You can tell I was wondering if I screwed my game over in the footage, but luckily he respawns. The lake part was good, seeing the other police officer's body being dumped and this massive fish monster snatches him up, and then I realised I have to traverse the lake. Welp. The boss fight here was quite fun actually. Harpooning the thing was satisfying and swimming back on the boat was quite thrilling. Yeah, it was really good. I would say the game does big encounters or moments rather well for sure. And cutscenes too. And then it starts raining outside, which I love as it creates a nice moody atmosphere and suits the tone well, especially after that last cutscene. And whilst I've enjoyed the game's graphics already, the rain sort of made me enjoy the game's style even more. Sort of dreary and dull, which suits a horror game well, even if the colour palette's just browns and greys mostly. And now some of these zombies, well, not zombies, have weird creepy tentacle claw head things now, so that sort of ups the ante a little bit, which is good. Eventually I acquired a round insignia thingy that would fit on that church door, so after some water fun I went back in that direction when I found myself locked in an area only for a massive troll-like thing to come rampaging my way. That was rather intimidating, and another big encounter done pretty well. And the wolf from earlier even helped me out, which was cool. And I found it fun like laying bullets into it and then climbing up on it and slashing away at its weird spine-like tentacle thing out of its back, so that was fun. Heading back to the church now, and holy crap, random things get off me. I place a round insignia thing in the church door and find the president's daughter, Ashley, and she brings a new escort type of mechanic and it leads to tense situations trying to protect her, and it's pretty good. Anyway, I meet this weird Sadler guy. No, not Sandler, Sadler. He says some evil things and then we jump out of a window because Leon likes doing that. Next big moment was the cabin defense bit, I'd say, fending off lots of not zombies with Louise. It was tricky but tense and enjoyable for sure. And fighting the massive troll again was quite fun. It kind of surprised to see him again after I thought I killed him, but having to shoot the boulder to fall on him, it was enjoyable again. I then used some lifts which made for some fun distant shooting of not zombies. It's always fun sort of making them fall down. Anyway, I think the most terrifying part of my playthrough so far is the next part with the big cheese guy. He does his random appearance shtick, and after fisticuffs with Leon just blows him up in a blaze, and the big cheese guy just transforms into a very grotesque centipede thing. And having that thing walking towards you is pretty frightening. Here's my face upon viewing his transformation. And then I shoot him in half. and he still pursues me by swinging around the blazing barn. Like, I love horror stuff like this. It's tense and grotesque and rather epic, very enjoyable. And then my 5 hours in the game comes to a close as I pull up a bridge to block off not zombies and head inside a castle thingy and do some last minute merchant stuff and organising of my inventory. I do like organising, it looks neat, look at my neat inventory. But yeah, overall I've had a very enjoyable 5 hours of this game and certainly will keep on playing. I was hoping the game would feel a bit more tense, but hopefully that big cheese fight is a sign of things to come. And my good buddy Kyle says it gets better as well, so there's that. I've been Chris, and this has been 5 hours in. Bye bye.
Do 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 do. This is our and Slate song.
Is that